This is Sheena Amber, and this is Sheena's Tarot. I hope you all are well, safe, and all that amazing stuff. Let's get right into it. We got one, beginnings, fresh starts. What's going on? Just a message for the collective. We got decrease in finances, sales, and subscriptions and budgets. Maybe somebody's paying attention to old subscriptions or subscriptions that you no longer use. You're going to be ending those subscriptions, budgeting, decrease in finances, savings. Someone's probably having a saving on one of their bills or something like that, or looking good. Ooh, we got gossip out here too. Talk is cheap though. Okay? Haters are mad. Could be some lying going on. Maybe it triggered you. Third eye, yeah. You're very psychic. You're very intuitive. Sagittarius could be significant. You're a wise person. Don't let nobody play in your face. Yeah, witchcraft, evil eye is in reverse. So gossip is a form of witchcraft. You get why that is out here. Let me get some more. I did already shuffle these, but let me just get one more good shuffle. What's the message? Ooh, vicious out here too. Edified though. Perky. Very smart, very wise. Clarified, decrease in finance. Hyper. We got hyper out here. You're excited about something, or you feel unusually energetic or restless and are having trouble staying still or focused. Are you feeling a surge of energy that makes it hard to stay still or calm? Do you find yourself fidgety, bouncing your leg, or needing to move around more than usual? Did something happen that excited or overstimulated you? Like too much caffeine, excitement, or a sudden rush of adrenaline. With somebody, you're going to get excited, or it's not giving me anxious because we got sweetness right here too. Something sweet is coming in for you, and it's going to make you feel like you need to spin or something, or you feel like once this blessing come in, like you need to do something, you need to buy something, I feel like, right, you need to check in your intuition, your third eye, because this blessing is coming in to catapult you to something else. You could have, like, ADHD, or you're just like hyperactive energetically already, but it's something that's going to have you really hyper over. Like, you're going to be real excited, something real sweet, real sweet. Give me more with this decrease in finances. We got suspicious out here. Somebody is suspicious of you. That's whoever is doing this gossip. Suspicious. Feeling not able to trust a person or believe they are guilty of wrongdoing, but you don't have proof. Do you feel like someone might be hiding something from you? Are you questioning the truthfulness of what someone is telling you? Are you keeping a close watch on someone or something, even though you don't have a good reason to do so? That's whoever is doing this gossiping. Somebody's gossiping about your finances or some sort of savings you got. Maybe you talking too much or whatever to this person about, oh my God, I just got blessed with this, or oh my God, this happened. And watch this person's vibe that they give you after you sell it. Sell it. So maybe somebody's in sales and you work with somebody and you've been telling them, I don't know, you're getting blessed in some sort of rank, or how can I describe that? Like, you know how two people they work at the same building and they sell things, and maybe you're getting more customers off of your energy, or, your wisdom or something. And they could be gossiping about, oh, they're suspicious of how you got what you got, this raise, or I don't know. It's haters. They're all haters though. They're just mad. If your intuition told you that, then, you're right. You are a wise person. Sandalwood could be significant, or celestite. You may need to work with those energies. Give me more about this third eye. Someone could be craving your energy. This card landed on the floor. They could be craving your energy when you feel strong desire and yearning. Are you experiencing persistent and intense desire for a specific object, experience, or sensation? Do you find yourself constantly thinking about or fantasizing about the thing you are craving? Are you feeling a sense of restlessness, because that came out again with the hyper, anticipation or impatience as long for the object of your craving, as you long for the object that you are craving? Oh, it resonates, Kens. It's resonating, honey. Yeah. For the third eye, for someone, someone's craving your energy, or you could be craving something also. With someone, your desires, because that's why things are happening in your favor. You just got to slow down with something. Somebody care a little bit too much about your business, though, which is so weird. Cards is flying everywhere. Yeah. Ambivalence. When you feel two opposite feelings or attitudes at the same time, or simply indecisive. Do you feel like you're torn between two different opinions or choices? Do you feel like you're not sure how you feel about something or someone? Are you experiencing conflicting emotions like both happiness and sad, and both excitement and fear? Someone could be on some sort of medication. Every time I get this card, it gives me the energy of like those commercials where they're happy, but they're showing the sad face, like they hold up the sad card. Someone could be on medication or something like that, or you know what I mean, you're getting prescribed something. Maybe somebody could be having some like imbalance with a medication. Take what resonate. If you feel like it, if you already had that intuitive gut feeling like, I don't know, maybe this medication is off, just, you know what I mean, ask your doctor. Maybe it is. Maybe somebody's getting some blood work done. They're getting something about their blood cells or something like that. Blood work. Maybe somebody needs to drink some beet juice or start juicing more. Something like that. Something with the heart and something with the blood. Maybe that runs in your family, high blood pressure or something. Or you could be going through some sort of emotional highs and lows energy. Take what resonates. It's a lot of energies out here. A lot, yeah. Resigns. You could also, 111 could be significant. Feeling like you've completely given up on everything. Are you feeling like you're not putting up a fight or arguing against something that is unfair or unjust? Do you feel like you're accepting something that you don't really want or like? That's not being authentic. Do you feel like you're not hopeful or optimistic about a situation and have given up on trying to change it? With someone, it could be a situation. I mean, I can always run to the romance, but it's like with the career with someone. Don't let someone else's, especially if you're in some sort of merchandising or you use sales, if somebody's in sales and you feel intimidated by somebody else, but it's more so you're feeling their energy because you have no reason to be intimidated, right? So it's like either you're going through these highs and lows. It's giving me somebody that's going through like a little mental thing right now, whatever. They had some sort of roadblock and they're at a point where they have to make these choices to where their mind is unstable because so much is going on and it's not clear thinking. Because what you're focused on and what someone else is focused on is giving me two separate energies. You're more focused on your desires and to see an outcome of something. And with somebody, it has to do with their finance and budgeting and sales and something like that. Something with sales. I don't know. But you're budgeting, or maybe you do bookkeeping, or what is that? Accountant or something like that. You know how to, your knowledge is a little bit more, you're more precise with something than the other person. And they're like, what do you have that I don't? Yeah. And then liking is sitting here out here. Someone's taking liking it. Maybe you get more likes, or Someone's taking a liking at you, approving or enjoying something or someone. Okay, give me one more with the gossip. It's funny. You have a beautiful sense of humor. With someone, they try to intimidate you by making, like, you know how somebody will say something and they'll make it seem like they're joking and they're not joking. Someone could be going through that at work. Like, they'll say something smart. You'll think it's like, oh, they're trying to be slick, but they'll make it seem like, oh no, you're overreacting. Loopy. But you're really upbeat. I don't know. Somebody's trying to play some sort of mental game with you. But I feel like you are the queen or king of mental games because your family you deal with it first with the family. You feel what I'm saying? Cynical. Feeling skeptical of the integrity, sincerity, or motives of others. Are you frequently skeptical or distrustful of others and motives of others or intentions? Do you find yourself often dismissing or discounting the sincerity or genuineness of others? Do you feel a sense of disillusionment or disappointment in the world or in human nature? You could be, and I feel like it's really this is the other person's energy about you, because this is clarifying still the gossip. They think it's so funny that now you're getting all these blessings. And we already saw that the witchcraft was in reverse over there from the beginning of the session. So it's all this beautiful things that's happening, and it's going to really, really take you off. I guess this is a test for you of courageousness. I did a Patreon live too, and that courageous was in reverse. They want you to put more, you need to do more of something. You're not doing enough. And it could be because of your highs and lows, that energy that comes when you feel like you're not seeing the results that you need. That means you just have a little work to still do. You have to trust that it's going to happen. I don't know, but it's the timing with someone, because we got one new. One is awareness, initiation, ambition, again with that energy of courageousness, independence, new beginnings, self-direction, thoughts, create reality, self-leadership. What am I choosing right now? Am I creating right now? And then we got 88. Exactly. Your abundance. Something's coming back around on you. Abundant power, financial or energetic expansion. How am I managing abundance? Again, with the budgeting. I'm not saying that you're going to be like hardcore, just looking at your account all the time. But I feel like somebody's being more aware of what they're spending their money on, because you're starting to build up clutter with something that's not even, I'm not going to say it's not going to bring the manifestations that you want, but it's like someone needs to pay attention to their budgeting, because I feel like you're about to get hit with another, you know how you'll be inspired with something and you'll put all in something, and then something else come in and catch your attention, and now you got to start this whole new project. It's like somebody needs to just pay attention to overspending or something. Love may be on the way for somebody else. A collaboration, union. That's what's up if you're looking for it. All right. Let's see what else. What else? And if you are part of the Patreon is up with the Patreon live. I'm going to be doing it now through this way, because the Patreon live has been a little glitchy lately. So we're still getting the messages out there. What's the message for the collective on this beautiful snow day? Again with the strength. Why are you not courageous? What is going on? Somebody could be a Leo. Or you got it heavy in your chart or something. Son of Knives. And with these cards, I like to read out of the book. Of course, I don't have that book. Strength card. So the strength card. May you be strengthened with all power according to his glorious might for all endurance and patience with joy. Colossians 1:11. Ain't that deep? I said 1:11 earlier. Colossians, if I'm saying it wrong, 1:11. So deep. So chamomile could be significant. Maybe somebody plants chamomile, or you like to plant herbs. Chamomile could be significant for you to drink today, or be in that soothing energy, or somebody could do herbs and stuff like that. So I imagine a woman possesses with a powerful puma. She trusts it, and it trusts her. The puma, known also as the cougar, the mountain lion, or the panther, is the second largest cat in North America. It is a cunning hunter with practicality, no natural enemies except humans. Or practically, I said practicality. With practically no natural enemies except humans. It is a fitting analogy for our inner strength, which can only be brought to the brink of extinction by external forces. If you consider the hundreds of sperm that competed to make it to our mother's egg, all failing but one, then you have no choice but to admit that we all came into the world as winners. The only challenge that we face once we get here is how to maintain that same determination to win, grow, and transform into even more powerful, developed beings than we were before. So the meaning of this card is when strength comes up in a reading, you are being asked to consider how you will access the inner strength needed to overcome any obstacles in your path. Confirmation. This is not a card of brute force, but one of subtlety, patience, and endurance. It's a reminder that you have what it takes to triumph over whatever may be troubling you. If you don't push too hard or act the fool, or if someone has really pissed you off, it's critical that you heed this advice, or you could make a mistake that could make things worse. It might get you or someone else hurt or locked up. Just chill and things will work out fine. So it's coming out in reverse because somebody needs to put that force away. So someone could have a temper on them and get triggered easily, and you're in some sort of healing stage, but it's like, it's giving me don't poke the bear, or somebody's trying to poke the bear. Yeah, they're definitely trying to have you in some, with someone, they're trying to have you in some sort of lustful state, but it's like, with someone else is giving me like an energy of someone at work that's trying to poke this bear. And they really don't want the sauce, but it's just like, it's giving that strong analogy. So son of Knives. Let me get to the Son of Knives to see what more we're talking about here. Thank you. You loved my lunar year photo shoot. Thank you, babes. Okay, Son of Knives. The Son of Knives stands in front of a church, clasping a switchblade and a razor as he awaits the arrival of his opponent. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody needs to calm that down, because look, what did it say? Don't nobody need to get locked up, okay? So let me continue. The winner of this slash fest must face no retribution from the family of the wounded or deceased man, because the battle takes place before the eyes of God. So the meaning of this card, the Son of Knives represents the tendency to go too hard and provoke others. Remember I said poke the bear? The Son of Knives represents the tendency to go too hard and provoke others. On a positive side, he is innovative, gung-ho, energetic, vigilant, clever, and persuasive. On the negative side, he is pushy, aggressive, two-faced, a gossip. And remember, gossip card came out earlier. A hustler, and likes to take unnecessary risks and spread rumors and drama. In a reading, if he doesn't represent a literal person, this is the qualities that he represents or attributes. So I forgot if this came out in reverse or up, right? But that is the person we were just talking about with that gossip. That gossip card came out. Someone's trying to poke that bear, honey. They're trying to poke the bear. Because you're on to something. You're on to something. It's the reason why somebody got to do the most right now or try to trigger you. Give me one on the strength in reverse. Ooh, we got the funeral home. Miss Robinson in reverse. And then we got the Son of Knives. Give me one with the Son of Knives. The Five of Knives. Shit, this person wants sauce. You could be getting dimes and stuff to let you know that your heavy ranking spiritual people are with you. You could have just found the dime on tails. For somebody, take a resonate. I'm just saying what I'm getting the intuition of. Someone could root 90, maybe significant, root 90. Somebody's ancestor, or they had a sheriff. It was a sheriff in your family or in some sort of police academy or whatever. You tried to get into this police academy, but I don't know, you keep failing. With somebody, it's a heart condition. Take what resonate. That could be something totally different. So the strength in reverse, Miss Robinson. When this card come out, Miss Robinson, let you know, she does not play. I'm gonna let you know why. Somebody, yeah. I don't even want to say what I just was about to say, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make me say it, honey. Every time I do that, it's gonna just out. So let's see, Miss Robinson. The funeral home. Somebody ancestor could have worked in funeral homes, but it's giving me something that it didn't something work out for you to that be passed down to you. I don't know. So Miss Robinson. So now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Genesis 1 and 2. So the image of this card, Miss Robinson is proudly displaying the funeral program of Reginald Patrick. Those names could be significant. Program of Reginald Patrick. Miss Robinson, they don't have her when she was born, but they have her death date as 1952. Was a hoodoo from Orangeburg, South Carolina. According to the people in her small town, she was a sweet, law-abiding woman, unless someone crossed her. One day after church, Miss Robinson saw a few parishioners gathering around a woman named Miss Patrick. As Miss Robinson walked by, Miss Patrick said loudly that she didn't believe in root workers, that she didn't believe root workers should be welcome in a church, and that it was a bunch of made-up nonsense. Miss Robinson tried her best to ignore her until she noticed people started treating her differently. See, that's when she fucked up right there. They were making up excuses for why she couldn't visit, and her clients started canceling appointments. It turned out that Miss Patrick was trying her best to destroy Miss Robinson's entire life, even though she hardly knew her. Damn. Miss Patrick? Miss Robinson finally approached Miss Patrick after church and told her to never speak ill about her again, or she will be sorry. So Miss Patrick laughed and elbowed her cronies and said that would never happen. So she might as well go ahead and root her then. So she really played in her face. Miss Robinson told her that she was made for root working. You hear me? She told Miss Patrick, listen, I'm made for root working. And that if she couldn't have what she loved the most, then neither would she. Miss Patrick howled with laughter and walked away with the other ladies, leaving Miss Robinson standing there furious. 29 days later, Miss Patrick's 9-year-old son, Reginald, died unexpectedly after having a cold. Everyone knew that Reginald was Miss Patrick's pride and joy. Not only was he her only child, she also couldn't have any more. So she was absolutely devastated by the loss. As the mourners filled out the funeral home, Miss Robinson was seen smiling as she fanned herself with the memorial program. You hear me? Cold-hearted. From across the road. Miss Patrick, now totally broken, moves out of town the following day. So like I said, this card plays no games. Thank God. It's not even nothing that if you are a root worker or something and something tried to come up against you, it's nothing that you had to bring Big Mama out for, is what it's given. But you do have a hater. It could be in a form of gossip, do a little bit of clove on their ass or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's not nothing that you have to bring out, but somebody is definitely throwing knives. Let's be clear. They definitely throwing them knives with their tongue, with their mouth. They're speaking ill. Maybe they could have tried to drop a dime, but I feel like it's nothing that you still have to put much effort in. This is going to be a lesson that, you know how they say, whatever sticks to me, whatever you speak, I don't know, I forgot how you say, whatever you say to me bounces off of me and sticks to you like glue. I don't know. It's something that's being sent back that they can't take away or can't come back to you with. So it's not, I don't know. Take what resonate. That's very specific. I speak for spiritual and those that just need a quick little read. And it gets deep over here because a lot of people are going through certain spiritual attacks, but it's not nothing that's going to take you off. You know what I mean? That you have to come out of character with. Somebody, you do have a past with your temper, and it could be something triggering that somebody says. But you know how it's not nothing that you're going to take home or you're going to be pondering about. It could have had it been a situation where it was like the first couple days you was going back and forth of things that you should have said back, but it's like you didn't need to. And not even saying that it's going to be something that happened to this person, but they are going to experience some sort of like it's not nothing drastic, but it's going to feel it seems like a driving and a tire go out and stuff like that, and you got good tires, or something that's just like that's going to have them reflect on, let me chill. And it's not even like this is gossip with somebody that don't even know you. You feel what I'm saying? This is not an energy of somebody that's given like family or something. Like it's giving somebody that don't even know you, but they have a perception about you. And it's like you're really not the one to fuck with, but it's not nothing for you to have to be, it's not nothing to where, because you give me the energy of you have your dreams when it's something that you have to, let me come outside with. This is not, and this is, remember I said something about your ranking, and whatever you do, it's very, very intimidating to people, but it's very admiring to those that get it. That's on your ranking, on your level. You are here to inspire those people. You are here to give them the knowledge that they do not receive, the confirmation. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like your confirmation, maybe you are a tarot reader or you do something spiritual and you give some sort of guidance to people, but your breakdown is different from what others do. It's something different about you and you're more awakening to it because remember that one, you're going back to one, you're starting something new. That's why they were saying earlier, pay attention to your budgeting, because what you're doing right now is not even what your path is. I feel like you made a choice. You had a choice between two directions and you made the right choice, but you're starting fresh in that new choice, that new atmosphere, that new way of thinking. So it's going to take time. You feel what I'm saying? And you may have been scared to start over. What time is it? Is it 11? 11 on the clock? Where's my other phone? Or 11:11? No, it's 11:08, but 11:11 could be significant. So, okay, let me keep going. Okay, so the meaning of this card, did I say it already? Okay, so the meaning of this card, that was deep. So take what resonate. And I apologize if I haven't seen everyone's comments, but yes, you need my energy. You need my energy. Okay, I don't know what he was talking about. So when Miss Robinson appears in a reading, you may be involved in a negative situation that has the potential to become even more unpleasant, unhealthy, or dangerous. Stop it before things go too far. So I don't know if I'm speaking to an actual person that is doing that, because I get both sides, honey. The ones that need the spanking and the ones that need to know they're getting spanked. So take what resonate. So stop it before things go too far. Take what resonate. This card may also be trying to alert you to the fact that you have an addiction or obsession involving a person, idea, intoxicant, or object, which will ultimately hurt you more than you could ever imagine. Get help if you need it. And remember, we were talking about that mental, talk to your counselor or spiritual advisor, whoever. Go to church if you need to. But you need to stop doing what you're doing before you take it too far. Take what resonate. I'm talking to an actual spirit or energy. So if you are engaged in a lifestyle that attracts negative, unbalanced, or violent people, now is the time to be on high alert. High alert. This card may also be a reminder to stop bullying or being abusive to others. Stop being so manipulative. That is abuse. So beware of liars, backbiters. Here we go with that gossiping. Remember that frenemy card came out earlier too. Syndicators and frenemies in your midst. If you've heard this message, it is confirmation. Don't be scared to hit that like either. Let me see a message. Let me see something. 1 second. Thank you for catching that, Tammy. Get them weirdos out of here. Let me make sure I hide that ass. So somebody, a Amy could be significant. Amy could be a hater. Could be on your heels, honey. Weirdo. So this is also a warning against excessive focus on worldly things, bad news, pain, suffering, and ugliness. So you see how you gotta just not pay weirdos mind? Don't pay that mind. Do not pay those people no type of mind. If you receive Miss Robinson in a reading, consider the following. Am I feeling trapped? By whom or what? Not everyone who says they have good intentions mean it. Evil is a point of view. What did I really invite into my life when I said or did that? Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash. And I promise you, it's like literally what I'm reading. An apology may be necessary. Maybe I have a problem with somebody. Maybe you have a problem. Am I ready, willing, and able to do jail time if I get caught? Look, hold on. Because remember earlier, the card came out. You don't want to get locked up with somebody. Look, let me let you know. They don't have it. They don't have it. You got it. If you want to think or on a space of like, all right, somebody, because this is somebody that I'm talking to that I need to tell to chill, because somebody wants your reaction so that you can either get fired or you can lose something that you worked so hard. And that could even be your dignity. It can be your self-worth. It could be anything. You've worked hard to get where you are right now, presently. And do not let this person come in and try to trigger your reaction to things, because they're not worth it. They're not worth your kids. They're not worth anything that you have, something that you feel so precious about. It could be your pet. It could be your home. It could be whatever. You built and you worked for that. So nobody's going to come and take that. So you're going to have to take, because this is somebody that somebody deal with at work, and you really going to have to take what they're saying and just you got to really observe the demon within them. You got to literally look at them and not know, you don't see their physical form. You got to see what you're working with. Demon, like, you know what I mean? So somebody knows how to tap into that energy. You could be a medium, be a psychic. You could be, you know what I mean? You can easily go into different realms. You know, when you're around an energy that doesn't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel safe. It make you feel like you have to put your armor up. That is your intuition automatically doing that. If you catch it, then it was for you. I'm not even going to dwell on that anymore. Am I ready, willing, or able to go to jail, get jail time if I get caught with somebody? You are a scammer. Take what resonate, because I'm about to just start flowing with it. My spirit be talking to people. You better cut it out, because I feel like something's coming down. Work on your shit. Confirmation. If you heard the ding on my phone, something's about to get, or you know somebody that is into that, maybe you want to give them a little heads up. They're about to get ran down on. With somebody, PP loan, maybe significant PP day loan, when the people was doing all them scams. I'm not saying, it's something like that. Something like that. And it's something that it didn't work out for you, but it was a blessing. At the time, you had to take an L for something. And doesn't have to be like a PP loan or it's something that you either fill out for and it didn't work out for you. But it worked out for everybody else. And it's like, damn, why couldn't I get that blessing? Like, why this had to happen? And I had to work it, because later down the line, that shit is going to come back. Remember that 8 energy. 8 is karma. Something coming back around on something or somebody. I don't know. Take what resonate. So another breakdown. Things may not be as good as they may seem. He or she may be cheating on you. Am I purposely choosing to remain ignorant because I don't want to face the truth? Perhaps no one likes to talk to me because I'm often negative, depressing, or expressing doubts. Why don't I believe in myself? Why do I expect the worst possible outcome? So take what resonates with that. So this 5 of Knives, right? This 5 of Knives to this gossip or whoever that got your name in their mouth. We got the 5 of Knives. So again, somebody's trying to cause some sort of conflict with their mouth, the words they say. Somebody could be an air sign. Take what resonate. But it ain't doing shit. Because I feel like it's levels to this shit. Somebody could be... Let me chill. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Where is that at? Where is she from? That song. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Maybe that's a message. Because like I said, you're... Okay. So the 5 of Knives. A woman shows off a silver coin hidden beneath her tongue. And I believe that's a nickel. 5 could be significant. And you know what? This is also what I'm saying. Either you before or somebody in your family or somebody close to you had to learn a lesson of like hiding things in their tongue when in fights, or somebody trying to, do they still do that? Hopefully they don't. But it's like that type of sneaky, aggressive, because they're losing type stuff. So it's like they're sending this energy towards you or speaking this ill, gossip or whatever, because it's of what you're capable of. They totally fear it and admire it. Again, this person with their emotions is everywhere, scattered. They don't know what to do. Honestly, like you're new, you're different, you're unique, you're genuine, and you're authentic. So they don't know what to do with you. And that could be in career. A career keeps coming up. Somebody's job, they are blowing your shit, but it's a reason why. It's setting you up. It's setting up your confidence. You don't let nobody take you down. And I feel like it's like one up against the fucking whole building. But you're going to get this recognition. Somebody that's in this building or in this job, they see your worth. They know. It's like this person was sent to trigger you to see how you take something. If you have to like work like these group things or whatever, and it's like somebody, everybody's at a table. Maybe you have these weekly meetings, and that's the only time y'all gotta see each other or something like that, or it's something, and it's like somebody tried to play you or downplay something that you worked hard for, and you presented it, and you got feedback from it, and people are, you know what I mean, they're amazed at what you did, and it's this one person, or this one person that's trying to get a gang of them, but it's like they can't touch you. I don't. Five of Knives. Take what resonates. A woman shows off a silver coin hidden beneath her tongue. This is called putting a bit in your mouth. This is called putting a bit in your mouth. It was believed by some root workers that if you had no choice but to lie in court, you would be freed of responsibility for lying after swearing on the Bible. The meaning of this card, positive meaning, making amends, conflict resolved. And remember, somebody's brother could be getting locked up, or somebody, remember, it's giving me that energy back when we was talking about the resolve card came out already with the emotions card. Something is being resolved with somebody's brother. I don't know if they got a case or a court, or you have it with this person. I don't know. Making amends, conflict resolved, vindication, overcoming challenges, vengeance, righteous fury. Who's that? That's Diva. And that's Diva is my white bird, and she's peace, you know? So overcoming righteous, somebody's getting some peace in some sort of court situation. Righteous fury, treachery exposed, being prepared for battle, the end of attacks, fighting back, confronting evil, and compromise. So take what resonates. Some shit is coming to an end. And I feel like with somebody, they gotta come back around to you. If somebody is literally going through some job situation, they gotta come back around to you and offer you something better. Take what resonates. Okay. Woo! That was something. That was something. Okay. Let's see what else we got. You know what? Yeah, let's take one of these. That's what I should do. Minx and Diva flying around all crazy. Confirmation. Let's take the spiritual. Let's tap into spirit. Let's talk to somebody's actual energy, their spirit. Messages from the other side. Confirmation, baby. Mommy, babies. All right, let's see. What is the message for the collective? So much energy up in here. Ooh. With someone, you could have tribal ancestors that you just, this is somebody that you just like doing an ancestry, or you did, it wasn't probably ancestry, it was something else, some DNA type thing, something or you've been researching your history, you want to know more about your history, and you have some sort of tribe, I don't want to disrespect, but it's like some either Native American or some Mexican descent, because it's like this brown color, it could be Native American, because the skin is like a brown color, long hair, silky hair, high cheekbones, the cheekbones still run in your family, something about the cheekbones. You have these very cheekbones, and y'all have cheeky eyes. And I feel like with somebody, it's like either you or your ancestor. That's how y'all know if somebody's kids is yours, or you know how when the family, y'all have something to where your face is passed down. It's like y'all know each other because it's either it's the eyes or it's like the cheek. I don't know, puffy cheeks, somebody's cheeks. I feel like you have so many ancestors. One passed away tragically. This was because it's blood on this person's hand. This could have been someone that's younger that follows you. Do you have heavy protection that surrounds you? Heavy surrender. Yeah, so you are a psychic. I knew that. I told you that earlier. You're very psychic. A lot of tragic deaths. A lot of tragic deaths. And I feel like you experienced it. You've experienced, you've seen it in this realm. Tragedy. I feel like somebody taps into a lot of kids. You have a very, it's like it's kids, or you have a heart towards kids. Social working, maybe you do some sort of social work. It's like you're guided to help kids in a way. Maybe you don't have your own. You may have like ended a pregnancy, or it ended real soon. And it's like you never wanted to go back to that pain or that hurt. So you decided not to have kids. Take what resonate. I could be talking to one person. Yeah, confirmation. Diva is flying out, honey. The mother. She's giving me an energy of like, be hopeful though. Confirmation. She's flying everywhere. I wish y'all could see her. Be hopeful for somebody. And it gave me the chills when she did that. Be hopeful. Or that energy of that child surrounds you, or is like guiding you to some sort of happiness and joy that you could fulfill within your heart. Somebody feel like their heart is not complete because of something. And it's like you're going to be guided to something that may not look like what you think. Take what resonate. I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know. But destiny could be significant, like somebody's name, or Daphne. It's a D word, Daphne. Definitely, I wanted to say Daphne, or Desiree. It's a D name. You could have grew up the lightest one in your family, whatever. Take or resonate. Maybe you got teased about that, but your ancestor was like that too. It runs in your family. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to get. Because how I want to say it is like, do y'all get what I'm saying? The way I'm saying it? Yeah, heavy tribal. You could Egyptians or something like that. Or the Eye of Ra. Or something like that. You have a statue. It's like a person's hands is folded. Maybe you have it at the door or something like that. Or protection. You use this deity for protection. Someone could have like a black, like it's your dog or your, oh, this card has a lot of energy. It's so much stuff coming in at one time. It's like a black dog. Somebody had a black dog and it was kind of skinny, but this dog reminds you of like the Egyptian dogs. It's something fast. You love Egyptian type things. You have a woman that's guiding you, or this is somebody that knows. They have this spirit. It's a woman spirit. So you must do doula work, or you're interested in like. So it's birthing doulas or it's death doulas, and I feel like you're more guided to the death doula, if that is like somebody confirmation of which one to start, because you're going to help. Either that or you're a midwife or something like that, or you're a nurse or something. You help with bringing life in the world. And you're guided to help those exit the world also. It's something about your energy that makes people comfortable. So maybe you as a child, you like to be around elderly people, like elderlies, just to hear their stories. Or it's something about like old, like you like to be around that energy, or you work in a nursing home or something like that. But you feel a pull to do some doula work, deathing doula. Take or resonate. But somebody, you be tapping into a very ancient ancestor, or how to do that. I feel like that's going to be more energy come out of this, but I'm going to take 2 more. Oh. Didn't I say somebody you here? You have a lot, and so again, you have guides that's reaching out to you. Trees may be significant. Maybe you ground yourself with trees, or you've been always wanting to hug a tree, or you need to stand at a tree, like with your back against the tree or something like that. Connecting with trees may be significant. You are a medium or psychic. You hear things, but not through your ears. You hear it through your mind. As a child, you used to and it's just to let you know that you're not the only one that felt like that. You used to hear like screams. You wasn't able to control the noise as a child, but the more seasoned you get, as you age, you get more comfortable with the noise. You know how to calm the noise down. You know how to close your psychic doors. Or maybe somebody needs to pay attention to when you're doing divination, to close your psychic doors afterwards. If you're not getting rest afterwards, take what resonates. Yep, spot on. I'm a personal support worker at a nursing home. Girl, heavy, and then the 111 too. Heavy with the confirmation. Thank you for telling me that, because that was very, very strong with doula. And I'm not telling you, maybe research it. Maybe, I don't know. It's something with doula stuff, like death doula with somebody. Take a resonate. You hear now, with somebody you work at a or you used to work at a correctional facility where they dealt with mental, or you deal with a lot of people that scream, or you work in some sort of mental facility, something about screaming, or autistic kids or something. You connect with autistic kids or something. You connect in their realm, or you work with the disabled because you can hear them. I don't know. It's giving heavy with humanitarian work. Heavy with somebody also with this card. You're healing so many wounds ancestrally because you've taken the spiritual path with somebody. With somebody you tapped into some sort of you did a meditation, right? And it's giving me like the smoke, and you were in some sort of, you went where these ancestors was. You was in, I don't know if it was like a guided meditation, but you felt like you were walking through these trees, or like these, they look like palm trees, but it's in a tropical forest. Like you're connecting with some deep ancestor tribe. It's deep. Somebody, and you also grew up like either a Christian, or you grew up in some sort of religion. Confirmation. My baby's getting quiet. All right. This was the other card. You may feel kisses on your cheeks from the angels, the spirits, or the when they kiss our nose or something like that. You know, the nose and a cheek with your intuition. You can feel something. You feel your guides that are with you. It's before you go to sleep or something like that, or you've been more comfortable with sleeping in the dark. You used to be scared of it because, like I said, you were a medium. You grew up in that medium energy, so the dark used to scare you, but it no longer scares you. And that could be an analogy for something else. But because since you are a R, could be significant. Your R could be in your name. Your first, middle R is very significant. Brittany could be significant also, but it's a R first name, like a Rachel, like a Renee, Rosalind. Rosewood could be significant, or roses could be significant, or somebody's name could be Rose. It's heavy with an R right now. That's the one that needs to put their back up against the tree. But you definitely and that's that female again. A female spirit, but it doesn't feel like this one is an ancestor. It feel like this one is like a spirit guide that came to you at birth, because it's more, they want, you got a team with you, honey, that been with you for a while. With somebody, you could have had it could have been 3 major or 4 major situations that happened in your life where this guardian had to come. And it was one when you were a child, either you something that happened in a car, or it was an accident that you were in, and it was like real, it could have been deadly, or it was, take what resonate, and you were like a one that survived. Like you survived 2 like traumatic things, 2 or 3 like real traumatic situations that something supernatural was on your side. and no one would believe you. Maybe you kept this as a secret because no one would believe you, but you definitely had situations in your life where spirit showed that it is a spirit or something going on that you can't see. I feel like you don't even care what nobody else feel right now because you know whatever it is true. It's true for you. Yes. Oh, what? Someone could have a butt or either a bee tattoo, like a honeybee tattoo, or you have keloids or something like that. You have something. This card is giving me so much energy. I don't even know where to start. Your Mars and your Venus placement. Pay attention to that right now. You could be a fire sign, or you have fire and water in your chart that you're trying to balance. Maybe you work with flame meditation. Maybe that's the meditation that's helping you get in that trance or something. I said you were in some sort of meditation. Everybody's eyes are closed. Do you not notice that? Everybody's eyes are closed. So you tap in. Oh my God. You could do Reiki or you do some sort of spiritual work. Strong spiritual power. You connect with the water. You connect with the Yemaya or deities, water deity or border deity, and a fire deity. And it's going to ignite something. That's why they're like, yo, just stay. Maybe you're fasting at this time. Maybe you acknowledge Ramadan. You probably don't do it at their time, but it's something about you. You're doing some spiritual fasting and it's giving you the enlightenment, or you're doing some sort of detox, or Ramadan may be significant. Maybe you're Muslim or, whatever. Heavy spiritual period. You do some sort of psychic predictions of astrally. Maybe if you just uploaded a video, if you do spiritual work or whatever, and you uploaded a vehicle. I don't know. Maybe you uploaded something on the internet and it was a vehicle, or you're upgrading your vehicle, or I don't know why that came out, but we're going to get back to this. I want to know what this is. This is like the energy it gave. Maybe your next meditation. For somebody, try flame meditation. It's going to take you somewhere. Okay, with the flame meditation, take what resonates. Someone, either you already did it, because my ears is ringing, and it took you to something because you had to do this flame meditation to release something in childhood. You had to open some door to finally release it, something that you buried down within. You buried it down, like you almost don't remember this, but it came up in some sort of spiritual work, and it was like, oh shit, I forgot that happened. And now it's just like coming up, and now you're remembering the energy behind it, but it's some sort of meditation that you're doing that's going to bring that up and release it to where it's not triggering the body anymore when you reflect. It's more of a reflection to where yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. I wasn't expecting that. Let me see something. Let's see what the beloved dead have to say. Yeah, you have heavy ancestors. Rose is coming back up. Rose, or somebody got roses, or somebody was a florist that passed. Let me get one. Thank you, sir. Defense in reverse. And optimistic. So they want you to put your guard down and be optimistic. Ooh, yeah, you're a planter. This is definitely giving me sunflower seeds. You know what? It's giving me pumpkin seeds. Somebody used to call you pumpkin, or you was somebody's pumpkin. This ancestor could have liked wigs, or they used to be fun. Like, they're very funny. It's giving me somebody, and this is giving me also with an R name. They was very funny. They could have passed away through like cancer or something, because they're showing me they lost their hair. but they started wearing wigs, but they were so like, they were so happy through the whole thing, confirmation. They want you to take your defense down on something. Maybe you're a planter or you just sown something. Like I said, pumpkin seeds is definitely significant for somebody. Maybe you're waiting for that harvest season. Okay, harvest season. Be optimistic about your harvest season. Pumpkin. I may read that card. I'm going to read that one. Because they really keep pointing about, because it's like you have so much team backup. You called upon your ancient ancestors for this help. So allow the help to happen. Be optimistic. Let me get one on this one. Communication in reverse. Okay. So someone, either you've lacked communication with the other side, but you're okay, with somebody, they you don't want to communicate with the energy. This energy just passed. And maybe I'm talking to a medium. Take your time. What your feelings that you're feeling are very valid. Give me one more. But it's also with whatever you're going to do in this meditation is going to help with the communication you have with spirit. Ooh, backstory. You don't know the backstory of something. Backstory. You could be a researcher, or you could be writing a book, and you're not into this book because you're not looking at the backstory of something. Maybe they want you to investigate more, or you're going to get some, because it's like you're not getting some sort of communication about a backstory. This is definitely with somebody that, like I said, you either did some sort of ancestry or some DNA work, and it's like you found some sort of backstory and no one's telling you the actual truth about it. Take a resonate. You're about to get some sort of wisdom for sure. Someone could be a Leo or Leo's in your chart. Give me more with this one. Play. And then it landed. Remember I said this? Whoever this person is that loves to come around you and they give you little kisses spiritually on a cheek or something like that, is whoever this person is. Like I said, they like to play. They was a goofy person. And to hide whatever, because like I said, her hair fell out. It is giving me like a white woman. I don't know the nationality. It could be like she had an accent. I'm sorry. I didn't. That's why I don't like to do the whole race thing or whatever. I'm just, y'all know what I'm talking about. My followers really know what I'm talking about and where my heart is at, honey. Because it's definitely giving me an energy of this person that played a lot and you missed their playfulness. But you also was a goofy person. Like you also had that, that they want you to tap back into that energy. Every time you either think of this person, you get a flutter on your nose or a flutter on your cheek. Like it's like this, and you either scratch your nose or you just feel something kiss your cheek. And it's not like a heavy kiss, but it's like your cheek. Somebody's name could be Keith too. Take a resonate. Let me give one more replay. Ooh. We got witch in reverse. Okay, let me read the definition of some of these, because now they're telling me to read the definition. Because some people, they get a little trigger, honey. They get a little trigger when I say witch. So let's read the book and what they are describing in the book. Where is this book? 1 second. Thank you for your patience. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's right in my face. Okay. So let's break some of this down. So with the witch card, right? You were always different from other kids in ways you couldn't quite articulate. Perhaps you came from a long line of peculiar. Or you were one of a kind, always on the outside scrying in. Others tried to be normal, safely identifying as cool, authentic, dramatic, academic, or nerdy. You, on the other hand, found sanctuary in a raging thunderstorm, feeling the most alive around Gothic arches, trees. I swear it said, didn't I say somebody name? Where's that? Trees. I told y'all something about trees. Somebody with a name R need to put their back, like how this spirit, if you're trying to tap into something, your back placed upon a tree. I don't know. And just tap in. I don't know, connect. Maybe somebody work with the elements. But let me get back to this. Trees, not people, and soft moonlight flooding through your window panes. Beloved by animals, wildlife, and spirits, you're summoned to the natural and uncanny. You're a witch. You're a witch. Somebody's name could be Frank, or Frank could be significant. Those who seek this path, whether they're out of the broom closet or not, are blessed with the heightened intuition, insight, and awareness. You'll recognize a witch instantly, not by the tools of their magical trade, broom, cauldron, wand, wooden spoon, but by their penetrating and profoundly wise eyes. Very, very true. They see you and through you. In contrast to the beloved dead of religion, this is the beloved dead's card of spirituality. When this card validates a loved one or an individual, this old soul is a healer, metaphysical practitioner, or just a deeply magical and poetical spirit. If this doesn't resonate with anyone, there's a chance that this is an ancient ancestor. Who said that? I said that. Whoever this person is, you about to start tapping into, or you've been tapping into this person. An ancient ancestor you've never met. Given the milestone strum, let me let you read it. This word, maelstrom, of religious and social intolerance in the history of the past, this soul may have been a decent, hardworking woman of a certain age, appearance, financial, or marital status, who was unjustly branded and persecuted as a witch. Is there an experience of oppression, judgment, or discrimination that's still finding expression in your current life? If you receive this card, the beloved dead of witch is asking you to pull up a chair by the hearth for a warm conversation. She explains that despite the witch's spellbinding and aesthetic, this path isn't for the faint of heart. It will demand that you learn how to relinquish your ego and control and embrace life lessons in perfect love and perfect trust. This is a path that can accelerate your karma and push you through life's paces, initiations, and lessons that all lead to your exalted purpose, wisdom. Because that's the definition of a witch, is a wise woman or man. Just saying. A wizard is a wise man. A witch is a wise woman. But I always tell you the etymology, that word, etymology of words. Study the etymology of words. Know what you're saying. Words are spells. You can cast something just by saying it. You can speak your manifestations just by saying it and repeating it through affirmations, and stuff like that. So the witch card is the destiny of the healer and a wise person. It says, if you're currently going through a difficult time, know that there's a deeper and heavily guided significance that you can't possibly know, or may not even want in the moment. You're being given an opportunity to learn something that you'll be able to dedicate into service. The beloved dead of the witch assures you that once you're through this test or trial, you'll be able to redeem magical and powerful insight from the darkness. And remember I said the dark, honey, from the darkness, and draw upon this to help others in need. Woo, that was a mouthful. Let me take some water. That was a lot. Let me see. Someone name could be Helena. What are you talking about? Why is there so many messages retracted from you? Are you talking too much or doing too much? Leo sign, Cancer moon. Girl, I think that message was for you. It's definitely giving that energy. Maybe you need to start being outside more in the sun, getting that sun energy, getting in your baths, or that's what you do already. Let me get another one. Let me see what the backstory. So the witch card is in reverse. I'm not saying that you are aware or you know what I mean? But the message is hitting for where it's supposed to be. You may have it in your blood, honey. And it's not saying that, you know what I mean? That's what you were called in a past life or something, because you're very wise and very gifted. You manifested things. Like you said things as a child and it happened. And you was like, wow. Or you believed in magic as a child and you something happened and it made you feel like, nah, that ain't real or whatever. So you have to get back into that childlike energy. Tap in. Let me read that one, matter of fact. Since I intuitively grabbed it, let me find that one in the book. This is a beautiful life. I am about to wrap it up because I don't want to be on here. I don't want to make them too long. 111 again. What's about to happen? You need to be focusing right now because 111 is pay attention to your mind and your thinking. Especially right now, what is it? The 25th and 26th is when, or the 26th is when Mercury retrograde starts. So yeah, start paying attention now. Because here we go with those thoughts and doubt and fear, and let's be serious. So when this card comes knocking on your door, it asks, can you come out and play? Maybe you were that kid that used to knock on people's door. Always, you could have been the only child, or you felt like it. And you had this one friend that used to always go to, or you was the neighborhood kid that would just knock on anybody's door. Is you coming out and playing? But it seemed like you had a one special friend, and this person moved away. This friend also was magical with you. Y'all used to bake snowmans or something like that, or the snow. You used to like the snow. Take a resonate. When I do that, y'all just bear with me. All work make you dull, serious electronics, and it's so crazy because with the storm, my power just went out with the storm, right? And then we get to this part where this card. Wait, what did I just say? I said something about. So go ahead, pry yourself away from your electronics and pull on some rubber boots. Somebody need to go outside and play in the snow. It's time to jump in some puddles. This card brings its lighthearted, carefree, and playful energy to rescue and inspire you, to take a well-deserved break. Thumb your nose at what's currently expected of you and jump, skip, and hula hoop, even if only in attitude. Even if you aren't able to stop in this very second, who says you can't begin romanticizing and planning this idea of play? What does your life and leisure look like? What are you wearing? Again, it's 111 energy. They got you trying to focus right now. What are you wearing? What are you doing? Playing shuffleboard on the Acapulco deck? I don't know. That's what it just says. Let your inner child be your cruise director and organize some pure, unadulterated fun. This is your romp, your rules. Oh, okay. And they're just telling me that's the energy of this woman. That was your friend, or somebody had a friend like that. It's a friend from back in the day you used to play with, and it's like she wants you to get back into this playful energy. You could have grew up with this person, but it's like you're missing that in your heart. Where is your optimistic? You used to be so free-hearted. Again, with the heart, or this person could have had something with their heart. And I was saying that earlier, beet juice. Maybe somebody's juicing now or whatever, working on their heart. Beet juice or just juicing with beets. I'm gonna post this one of my favorite juices with oranges, and it's beet, oranges, apples, celery. What else did I put in there? Pineapple. Because you gotta sweeten that beet and celery up for me. And it was all that stuff, but I'll have that posted. I'll make sure I post that. But somebody's working on their heart health, or you've been guided to, or you'll pay attention to what your algorithm automatically bring you to. Pay attention to if this algorithm that you either have on YouTube or whatever social media platform you have. Pay attention, clean out that algorithm. Start watching things that's more positive, because somebody either they want you to pay attention to your heart health. With the carbs, when you eat a lot of carbs, just take what resonate. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying what's coming to my mind that somebody's doing in my face. So it's like you're eating. It's something that you're eating that they want you to pay attention to. Either this person passed away with it, and this is somebody's separate ancestor stepping forward, but Robert could be significant. It's a lot of R names. Somebody had something with their heart, and either you have to start working out more, or you already heard from someone, like a doctor, of the things that you need to do. And if it's not with your weight, it's with something. Start doing it now and taking it serious for somebody. Where did I leave off? That's your inner child. This is your romp and your rules. If, however, you've been enjoying a long, drawn-out phase of freckleness and idleness, the beloved dead of play is tisking. It says, come on now, enough is enough. Maybe put away the bouncy ball and start tackling the ever-lengthening to-do list. Somebody could be running from their troubles too. You got to get to that to-do list. Pitter patter, let's get at her. You'll find so much better when you're back on top of things. When this card is validating an individual or a loved one, it resonates with a fun, loving spirit. It could be someone who's either young at heart or from your childhood or a child. Who said that? Come on, come back in, because I know I said what I said. Your childhood friend is coming back to let you know, girl, get yourself together, or do get yourself together. Pull yourself together. Their anniversary is coming up for somebody. It could be invoking joyful memories of playing cards together or recreational connection, such as tennis, curling, crochet, or golf. Take what resonates. I just want to get this backstory and I'm gonna close. Somebody said optimism. I'll do optimism real fast, because it's heavy with this, whoever this childhood friend or somebody from your childhood that you grew up with, that this is for somebody specific. Even on this person's deathbed, they just played so much. It's like a point where it was you and this person in the room, and you were trying to have your emotion. You wanted to do your either last goodbyes, but they don't like that. They didn't want none of that energy around them during that time. They tried their best to keep everything laughy, but it was a moment where while they were laughing, they had their moment, but they just wanted to keep they wanted you to remember them, because you seen them change physically of how like their appearance was. So you wanted to just remember. You wanted to remember, but they want you to remember, I don't know, something else. Okay, optimism. This person is a great energy, and you're a great energy too. That's probably why I'm just like dragging it, honey. But I am about to wrap it up with this person's message. Okay, optimism. Sunshine and lollipops and the glass half full. Optimism is an attitude. It is a bright outlook that says, I'm confident that the future will land sunny side up no matter what, and not greasy side down. That's pessimistic way. Winston Churchill believed the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimistic sees the opportunity in every difficulty. You know that this individual and loved one instantly because of how they make everyone around them feel. They could be dealing with their own personal ripples of doubt and uncertainty, but you'll never see it. Remember how I said with that person's energy, like they, even on their deathbed, they like, not in here with that. Let's laugh. Let me be goofy. Let me put on a silly wig. That's not happening to me. They wanted you to remember them energetically. We're talking about energy here. So at that time when you're facing them in their last couple days or whatever, they wanted you to energetically, when you had those flashbacks of the moment, they wanted you to feel that funny, the bright side of it. They don't want you to feel the sadness of it. That's why with this anniversary, I think their death anniversary is coming up. They want you to feel silly. Do something silly. Do something silly. Maybe somebody's going to go viral with doing something silly because it's something that they used to do. It's literally giving me a side by side of the person doing this silly thing. So maybe you have it on video and you decided doing either same thing, or I don't know, maybe it's an analogy for something. It's going to resonate for somebody, but they're giving me that visual. So you'll know this individual and loved one instantly because of how they make everyone around them feel. They could be dealing with their own personal ripples of doubt and uncertainty, but you'll never see it. Assuming the worst just doesn't occur to the optimistic, who even rejects being branded as a quitter or a naysayer. The optimistic understandings in utilitarian, where is it at? So y'all can see it. Utilitarian nature of this mindset. This isn't a blissed out state of glosses over everything with an come on with the weird words. This one. Happy, dappy, brush. Energetically, a positive outlook raises your vibration and well-being, but allows you to see the outline of a challenge very clearly and realistically. You just choose to make the best of a situation and allow that it can always be worse. Like maybe that person used to always say that, like it can always be worse or whatever. And that they are always better things to come. Pessimism can be a powerful driver in an undercurrent that runs destructively behind the scenes, undermining anything you endeavor. It's the voice and agenda of why bother really? Nothing ventured, nothing loused up or lost. I swear that's what it's saying. Or lost. The beloved dead of optimism, insert smiley face, brings a message of hope. It says, choose to align with an attitude of positive self-assurance instead of tedious old self-sabotage. Somebody's friend or somebody on a spiritual realm, is definitely a female, wants you to be free. Stop doubting yourself. Stop saying, just do it. If losing weight is a goal, rather it's 5 pounds, just do it. If going out of your house, because that's not easy for some people just to go out by themselves. Maybe you just recently confirmation. Maybe you should just recently you used to live with somebody, either it was a passing of that person or it's some sort of separation and you're by yourself. I don't know the situation. It's a couple of situations coming in, but you feel like you're lonely. You're never alone. Okay? Back into nature. This person that's on the other side used to be in nature with you, or you used to, I don't know, y'all used to be outside together and y'all like to be outside and it was sunny and it's like these daisies, maybe y'all went by daisies or you like Daisy or Daisy is the name. And it's like, y'all like to be outside. The sun is shining on y'all skin or on her skin, brown hair, long, kind of thin, but it could be doing, freckles is definitely significant for somebody, but Yeah. Okay. So I think we're gonna end. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna end with one more card. Whew, heavy energy. Okay. Let's get an auspicious symbol card. Okay. And then we're gonna close. Thank you for joining me. I've been trying not to make it so long. We had an hour and 25 minutes, honey. Was it worth the wait, or how y'all doing? Let me get this person out of here. Weirdo. Doing too much. You're doing too much, darling. Go do that somewhere else. All right. And I feel bad because when I block somebody, you blocked, honey. Especially if I don't know your account. Listen, you blocked forever. Unless you're going to take your time and make a whole fake account and then come back in and do some dumb shit. Have fun. Find somebody else to do it. Find somebody else to do it. So we have Hoppy Hand. That could be significant for somebody. Ooh, you, like I said, somebody could be a Reiki healer, or you're a healer, period. Let's see. Hoppy Hand. The sacred hand of spiritual power and healing is waving over you now. Beautiful card. Beautiful card, honey. Is anyone else going through this winter blizzard? I'm pretty sure y'all are. The sacred hand of spiritual power and healing is waving over you now. Hoppy Hand. The Hoppy religion. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. H-O-P-I, honey. It's very complex. They have a well-developed belief system belief system with many gods and spirits that includes Mother Earth, Father Sky, Sun and Moon energy, spirit energy, invisible spirits of life, and Masaw, M-A-S-A-W, the world's guardian spirit. Hoppy is translated as mannered and civilized, and the tribe is seen as peaceful and advanced. They are known for cultivating and farming the earth, as well as crafting. The Hoppy have several distinct symbols and identify them uniquely among the southwestern native tribes. Didn't I say somebody have Native American in their lineage or something, or whatever? Maybe you connect with the Native American tribes. I don't know. The Hoppy hand is one that contains the sacred spiral, and the other symbols representing sacred geometry. This picture of universal energy represents both spiritual power and therapeutic energy. The message of this card is: be advised, the powerful spirits of Hoppy medicine are here for you now. It is a great honor and blessing for you to receive this energy. Somebody could be going through breathing. Maybe you need to take some mullein tea. Somebody with their breathing, or your allergies or something. Their breathing. Ugh. It is a great honor and blessing for you to receive this energy. It is said that when you travel into the Hoppy lands, time stands still. Cherish. They have a song. The group Cherish, Time Stands Still. Maybe somebody needs to listen to that song. Then I know we left this moment forever. The sacred spiral, I'm so sorry if I keep doing that. The sacred spiral, universal symbol of the journey inwards, sits in the palm of the Hoppy hand. The palm represents a healing portal connected to the hearts. Again with the heart, all through this live. A heart chakra card came out earlier. Maybe somebody did rewind and see what I said then. The sacred spiral, universal symbol of the journey inwards, sits in the palm of the Hoppy hand. The palm represents the healing portal connected to the heart. This message also signals an advancement in your personal healing ability. It may be the therapeutic healing associated with caring for others or laying on the hands as a healing practice. Hey, Reiki healer. Trust that the spiritual and healing that blends together. This is somebody definitely that worked with hands and touching people. The healing that blends together is guarded by the most nature spirits. Through this space and time, all healing is possible. Many elders know the way to higher consciousness, and information is obtained by traveling through the spiral. You are invited to do so today. So that's deep. And the practice behind this card connected to the sacred spiral through visualization. This process of traveling inward helps us to not only get in touch with our inner healer, but to connect more deeply with our creative potential. You can practice a sacred spiral visualization where you see yourself walking the spiral path with one way in and one way out. The outer circle represents the external world. As you walk the path, you may reflect on where you are right now in time. The inner circles begin to bring the focus inward towards the internal landscape of feelings, thoughts, and experiences. The center of the spiral is the true self. What lies at the center can help you to make decisions regarding healing and spiritual destiny. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and I'm absolutely going to close. Ooh, I'm not even going to try to say this name. Use the gift of Omamori to offer your prayers and intentions to the universe. Somebody could have did some sort of manifestation during the Chinese New Year. Lunar New Year could be significant, is what it's giving me. Some lunar energy, your manifestations, confirmation that they're on their way. Let me see. What is this card? The symbol. The Japanese Omamori are the trifecta of auspiciousness. Part amulet, part talisman, and part charm. And it holds within a special prayer or intention. The Amamori are blessed in the shrines and temples to give them spiritual vibration. Varying in material like silk or paper, each piece may hold a single focus to assist in practical matters or spiritual manifestation. Okay. The idea of a talisman representing a certain quality, such as healing, luck, health, and success, is fully present in this symbol. The message is wrapped in the Amamori is the gift of treasuring and honoring your prayers and intentions. The combination of positive energy and auspicious blessings is one you can utilize fully now through drawing this card. Begin by finding a specific focus or intention and see the universe acknowledging it. Again, if you are seeing 111 right now, whatever portal is open, whatever, because the planets are planeting. These are energies that we haven't felt in 80-something years, 60-something years, 30-something years with these alignments. This is new energy, that one energy that we had in the beginning. This whole live is circling to the same thing. It's time to upgrade your focus with someone. You have old desires that need to be refreshed or upgraded or something. Okay? You may include positive intentions that have an overall effect, like a perfect health and wellness, or directed intentions, like assistance or specific healing in your life. When you treat your intentions this way, you create a positive path towards your realizations. So your visualization is about to come to your realization. I hope I said that right. I did. Your manifestations is coming. You have heavy spiritual power that you're about to be awakened to. And only because this card, they just keep... This is like, if you would have saw how this card was just sticking up, I had to snatch it because I'm like, yo, y'all just keep giving me cards. It's the last one. Be yourself. Be yourself. And that's it. 111. Be yourself. Be yourself. 4 could be significant. Your guides are with you always. Be yourself. A wise man had to be a wizard. A wise man once said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Now is the time to stand firm in who you are and what you believe. Life has made you the person you are. Do not be ashamed or embarrassed about your weaknesses, nor modest about your strengths. Don't try to hide your weirdness either. It's one of those things that make you a compelling creature. In a world that demands your conformity and praises your fit in, loving yourself is an act of rebellion. When you let your true colors shine and fly that freak flag, your fellow weirdos can find you in a universal radar. Your life will change because of this. You'll no longer go where you're tolerated. Instead, you'll go where you're celebrated. So rebel on, you gorgeous freaking weirdo. I swear that's what it says. Let's go. All of our weirdos ignite, okay? You're outstanding, honey. So thank you for stopping by, getting a little reading, and hopefully everything resonated. If not, some things, one things, or check me out the next time. I got you. So make sure you're following my Patreon. Make sure you're following my social platforms, TikTok. All that is in the description. If you would like a personal, I am about to start a sale. I didn't post it yet, but I am about to start a sale. So all that is in the description. See you later. Love you.